Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I am reviewing the High Republic Trail of Shadows Issue 4, subtitled Chapter 4, Whatever It Takes, which was written by Daniel José Older with art by David Watcher and was released on January 26, 2022. So yeah, which I thought was another good issue. In it we see Dr. Utterson, I guess, kind of heads back to his home world to see his family and whatnot. See him giving them like a package or something like that, but you know he has to leave again. But we see this other Changer fan named Bizarre kind of following him, which I guess a Jedi, which I'm assuming is, was Emmerich, hired her to look out for a Changer fan like Utterson, and to, you know, follow them and kind of plant a tracker on his ship, which we see Bizarre follow Utterson back to his ship and she tries to place the tracker on the landing gear, but she can't get it on, and the ship kind of takes off. And the landing gear goes up into the ship and, you know, takes off with her, which we then see Utterson on board the ship talking to Arthur Abfall via hologram. But Utterson tells him that he sent the coordinates. But then this Nile member, Zagar, kind of comes up to him and so shuts off the hologram. And Zagar tells Utterson that they've called in some more Nile fighters to help them out, just in case they get attacked again. Which we see that Bizarre was watching them the whole time. But we then see Emmerich and Sam back on Coruscant talking and kind of waiting. Which Emmerich then gets a call from Q2 telling them that they have a lead on Utterson. Which we then see them in their spaceships heading into battle against the Nile convoy, which Utterson's ship is a part of. So, you know, a big space battle happens and whatnot. But while it's going on, Emmerich says he's going to board Utterson's ship. Which, before that, we see on the ship, Zagar confronting Utterson about betraying them to the Republic, which Utterson says he didn't, which, you know, is the truth. But before, you know, Zagar can do anything to Utterson, the ship gets shot at, and, you know, Zagar kind of falls to the ground, drops his blaster, which Utterson kind of picks it up and then shoots him in the head several times, while saying, you know, he's tired of everything, you know, the Nile, Markion, the Jedi, and the Republic and whatnot, which we see that Bizarre was watching the whole time, was kind of in shock about and whatnot. But Emmerich then cuts a hole in the roof and kind of jumps down, but instantly starts sensing something wrong, and we see that he's getting affected by the Great Leveler, and kind of he sees a big creature version, scary creature version of that old lady who had sung him that nursery rhyme, and she's singing, you know, Shri Kara Kara, to him, which we see that Utterson is watching him, kind of figures out that all he had to do was open the little peephole of the container the Great Leveler was in, so he puts down his blaster to fully open it, but Bizarre picks up and kind of points it at him, telling him to stop and that, you know, she doesn't want to hurt him, which he says that, you know, he doesn't want to hurt her either, but he feels that Arthur Abfall is with him and that Fall does. So she shoots a stun, stunning Utterson, but, you know, she can't stun Fall, because he doesn't like get affected by it. So she tries to change the settings, which, you know, she doesn't know how to. So Fall is about to kill her, but suddenly he gets his arm chopped off and it's revealed that Cian has boarded the ship now and has taken Emmerich's lightsaber, which I thought was a cool reveal, but Fall runs off, and so Cian tries to figure out what's wrong with Emmerich, which Bizarre says that Utterson said it was something to do with this people on this container, so she shuts it, and, you know, Emmerich kind of snaps out of it, but he goes unconscious. So Cian asks Bizarre if she can pilot a ship, which she says she can, which they go find one, and Cian says she'll come back for Utterson later, which we don't end up actually seeing that, but it's said that it happens because we see them later on the ship heading back to Starlight, and they arrive at Starlight to find it on fire, and that's where the issue ends. So yeah, I thought it was another good issue. Nice to 100% learn that the weapon Utterson was selling was the Great Leveler, or at least one of the related creatures. We don't get as much from Cian and Emmerich in this issue, as more focus on Utterson and the other Changer fan, Bizarre, but still liked all that. Really liked the moment with Cian using Emmerich's lightsaber to save Bizarre, that was a cool moment. But yeah, I don't know. Really like the issue, like the first three. Excited to see what happens in the final issue to maybe fully learn what the Great Leveler and those creatures are and what the nursery rhyme has to do with it and whatnot. So very excited for that issue. But my grade for this issue is going to be an A-. So yeah. But that's going to be it for this one. My next Hyperbolic review will be the young adult novel Midnight Horizon. So you can check that out then. But in the meantime, check out all my other Hyperbolic reviews and everything else I do. But I've been Stars, and catch you guys in the next one.